the binary, we have to write the gray code. We have to, so this will be the input, gray code will be the input, and we should get the output, the corresponding binary code, right? So this will be G3, G2, G1, Z0, and B3, B2, B1, B0, right? So here what is the difference means, so here we are writing the gray code. So we have to write the binary outputs. We have to write the binary outputs in terms of gray code, in terms of the gray code input bits, gray code input bits. So actually, so while writing or while taking the corresponding decimal equivalent, so for binary it is simply straightforward 0, 1, 2, 3. So but here that is not the case, because now we have to find the corresponding binary or decimal equivalent for this 4-bit for this 4-bit code. So that is the difference. So simply if you take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up to 15, you will get the wrong answer. So your K-maps will be completely wrong and your answer is completely different. So that is the tricky part while doing the gray to binary code converter. So you have to write the corresponding decimal equivalent for this 4-bit code. So first one anyway it is 0, then it is anyway 1. Now this is 3, this is 2, right? This is 6 and this is 7 and this is 5, this is 4, this is 12, this is 13 and this is 15 and this is 14 and this is 10 and this is 11, this is 9, this is 8, this is 8, the last row is 8. Now you have to write the B3 wherever it is ones, you have to write the corresponding minterms. So simply if you straight away write 0, 1, 2, 3, you will get the minterms completely wrong. So this is the, in this you have to be careful while writing the binary outputs in terms of gray inputs. So you have to write for that corresponding 4-bit what is the corresponding decimal equivalent. So otherwise your answer will be completely wrong. Your answer will be completely wrong. So B3, for B3 the minterms anyway it is last 8 rows are 1. So 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 12, 13, 14, 15. So B3 it is same 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, right? So B3 doesn't change much. So B2, now observe B2. So B2 is having 4, 5, 7, 6, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it is again having 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? Next B1, for B1 it is 2, 3 and then it is 4, 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it is 14, 15 and then 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 14, 15, 8, 9, 14, 15. For B0, it is 1, 2, 7, 4, right? 1, 2, 4, 7, 1, 2, 4, 7, right? And then 8, 11, 14, 13, 8, 11, 13, 14. Cross check once again. B3 anyway it is straightforward and B2 is also 4, 5, 6, 7 and then 8, 9, 10, 11. So B2 is also no issue. And B1 is 2, 3, 2, 3 and then 4, 5 and then 8, 9, and then 14, 15, right? So B1 is also correct. B0, it is 1, 2, and then 4, and then 7, right? And then 8, and then 11, 8, 11, and then 13, 14. So these are the min terms. These are the min terms for each of the output function. For each of the output function. Now we will draw the K maps for each of the output B3, B2, B1, B0, right? So now we will draw the K map in terms of the gray code bits G3, G2, G1, Z0. So here also Z3, Z2, so G1, Z0, and write the corresponding min term 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14, and again right here also 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. Now write the corresponding functions. So first we will write for B3. For B3, the corresponding minterms are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? And then for B2, it is 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. Now list the minterms in the K map. So this is for B3. This K map is for B3 and this is for B2. So 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15. So list for this also B2 also 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is clearly you can combine, as you can see for B3. Again, you can combine all these 8 minterms. You can combine all these 8 minterms. All these 8 minterms. So you can see only G3 is not changing. G2 is changing 1 to 0. Again Z1, Z0 are changing 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So all will Z2, Z1, Z0 will get eliminated. Simply the B3 is nothing but Z3. B3 is nothing but Z3. So here you can see, so 4, 5, 7, 6, you can combine 4, 5, 7, 6, you can combine. Again 8, 9, 11, 10, you can combine. 8, 9, 11, 10, you can combine. So what is the corresponding expression for B2? So for this 4, 5, 7, 6, Z1, Z0 are changing 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So Z1, Z0 will get eliminated, whereas Z3, Z2 are not changing. Z3 is 0. So G3 prime and Z2 is 1. So simply we'll write Z2. And then here you see for 8, 9, 11, 10. So again Z1, Z0 are changing. So Z1, Z0 will get eliminated. So here Z3 is 1. So Z3, whereas Z2 is 0. So it is simply G2 prime. So this you can write by using the exclusive OR gate as G3 exclusive OR G2. G3 exclusive OR G2, right? So B3 is simply G3, whereas B2 is G3 XOR with G2. G3 XOR with G2, right? and then we'll do for B1 and B0 also. For B1, what is the Boolean function? What is the minterms that we are having? 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 14, 15, 8, 9, 14, 15. And for B0, the minterms are 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 11, and then 13, 14, 13, 14. Now draw the corresponding K map. So this is G3, G2, G1, Z0, and here also G3, G2, G1, Z0, and this is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. So here also write the same 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. Now list them in terms. So 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then 8, 9, 8, 9, and then 14, 15. 14, 15, right? So, and then similarly, list for B0 also 1, right? 1, 2, 4, 7, and then 1, 2, 4, 7, and then 8, 11, and then 13, 14. Now do the possible groupings for B1. For B1, we can group these two, right? We can group these two, 2, 3, and similarly we can group these two, right? And then we can group 15 and 14, and then we can group 8, 9. Now write the corresponding expression for B1. So for this, so Z3, Z2 remain as it is, right? So what is the expression? It is Z3, both are 0, 0. So G3 prime and G2 prime, right? And then what is the other minterm that is not changing? Z1 is not changing. Z1 is not changing. So whereas Z0 is changing from 1 to 0. So Z0 will get eliminated. So Z1 is 1. So simply Z1 will get here. And then what about this? So for these two, so Z3, Z2 are Z3, Z2 are Z3 is 0. So Z3 prime, whereas Z2 is 1. So Z2. So what about Z0 is again changing from 0 to 1, and Z1 is 0. Z1 is 0. So we'll get G1 prime, right? And then for this, now you see Z3, Z2 are 1, 1. So it is simply G3, G2, right? Again for these two cells, Z0 is changing from 1 to 0, whereas Z1 is 1. So we'll get simply G1 plus. What about this? For this 8, 9, Z3 is 1. So Z3. What about Z2? Z2 is 0. So Z2 prime. And what about again? Z0 is changing from 0 to 1, and whereas Z1 is 0. So we'll get Z1 prime, right? Z1 prime. Now you see what are the terms we can take for from the first two terms. G3 prime is common, right? Z3 prime is common. Z3 prime is common. If you take Z3 prime, you will get Z2 prime, Z1, right? And Z2, Z1 prime, right? And then here also again Z3 is common. Z3, so I think here we made a mistake, right? For this term, done correctly, Z3, Z2 and Z1 is correct, and then here it is for this again cross check once, Z3, Z2 prime, and then Z1 prime, Z1 prime, right? Z1 prime, because Z1 is 0, Z1 is 0. So Z3 you can take common. So what you are getting? Z2, Z1 plus Z2 prime and G1 prime, right? So you see this one is Z2 XOR with Z1. So I am writing here. So Z3 prime, Z3 prime, and then it is in brackets, it is Z2 XOR with Z1. So in brackets you can write Z2 XOR with Z1, right? And then it is Z3. So in brackets it is XNOR Z2 XNOR with Z1, right? So you see this is XOR complement, right? This is, you can write it as Z3 prime and then Z2 XOR with Z1, and then this is Z3, whereas this inside thing you can write it as Z2 XOR with Z1 whole prime. So now if you consider Z2 XOR with Z1 as some X, so then it is Z3 prime X plus G3 into X prime. So that means, so this is B1 is nothing but, so this is again XOR operation. This is again XOR operation between Z3, Z2, Z1. So you can write B1 as G3 XOR with Z2 XOR with Z1, right? Right? So this is Z3 prime and this is X plus Z3 into X prime. So this is again XOR operation. So that's why we are able to write B1 as G3 XOR with Z2 XOR with Z1, right? And you can see for B0, you cannot combine any of the minterms for B0 because they are not adjacent to any other minterm in the K map. So you can straight away write in the same way. If you write minterms for this minterm and this minterm and this minterm, and if you write all the minterms, you can take common in this way. You can find similarly. So B0 is nothing but G3 XOR with Z2 XOR with Z1 XOR with Z0. So this is the way. So for B3, we got simply G3. So for B2 we got G3 XOR with G2. So now we have simplified the K maps for every output. Now we will draw the circuit. I am writing the expressions here again. So for B3, it is simply G3. For B2, it is simply G3 XOR with Z2, right? And for B1, it is G3 XOR with Z2 XOR with Z1, right? And then finally for B0, it is Z3 XOR with Z2 XOR with Z1 XOR with Z0. So now we have input bits are G3, G2, G1, G0. Simply B3 is nothing but G3. So what about B2? B2 is nothing but XOR, right? So it is XOR. So B2 is XOR with Z2, right? So XOR between Z3 and Z2 is nothing but B2. So what about B1? B1 is nothing but Z3 XOR with Z2 XOR with Z1. So this output we can give to Z1 as an XOR. Now this is the B1, right? So here what we are getting? Z3 XOR with Z2. So here we are getting Z3 XOR with Z2 XOR with G1, right? So in this way we have to draw the circuit. Now for B0, so this we have to pass through another XOR along with Z0, Z0. Sorry, there will not be bubble. So this is B0. So this entire circuit, if you give gray code as input, it will give you the binary code as output. So this combinational circuit, if you give gray code as input, so it will give the corresponding binary code as output. So this box, this combinational circuit will act as gray code to binary code converter. If you give the any gray code, whatever may be the gray code, so it will give you the corresponding binary code as the output. So in this way we have to design the code converters. So what we have to do? So whatever input we have to convert, so that we have to consider as the input, and to whichever code we have to convert, so that you have to write the output. So those outputs you have to express in terms of input min-term combination. Then you have to draw the corresponding K-map for each output. You have to draw the corresponding K-map. You have to simplify that, and then finally, so whatever expressions you will get, so that you have to draw by using the basic gates. So this is how we can convert any given code to any code that we require, any code we require. So this is the generic design procedure that we need to follow while converting from one code to another code. Next thing is